We're now live. Good evening, folks, and sorry for the delay in going live tonight. It's welcome to hashtag PopUpJane's Wine of the Week number 11, I believe. Oh, and I have the new T-shirt, although you can't see it very well. I have the new T-shirt with the new logo on it, which I'm loving. Anyway, this week we will crack on without further ado. We have two wines. Hi. We have got a Gavi from, I think it's Lidl this came from. Italian vintage 2020, so a nice fresh wine. And we're just going to have a tiny wee bit because we always drink responsibly in this house, as folk that know us know. Because we've got two wines to get through and, you know, other things to do this evening other than drink wine. So colour wise, it's very pale. There's almost nothing there. I say straw-like colour, but it's that kind of so pale, lemony, juicy. It's just practically nothing. But it has got some legs on it. So it would indicate it's probably 12.5%, 13% alcohol per volume. But it's just 12, so it's maybe
light and refreshing. Then.
Well, hopefully light and refreshing. Italian wine, so it's bound to be on the nose. It's kind of zesty. That kind of fresh, a citrus acidity that you'd expect on a kind of like that light fresh wine. Maybe what else am I getting? Not a huge amount else, but let's try it in the back of the mouth. Wow, super dry. Super dry. So this is definitely needs food. So Italian wine, lunchtime wine.
It's fresh. It's
super fresh, quite acidic. It's good acidity as well, but really well integrated. Yeah, so it's again, that's tomatoey foods, you know, sort of like salads, pastas, things like that. Charcuterie, really nice for this actually. Flavors, it's got that citrusy edge to it.
Kind of disappeared,
but not massive length. It's. Do you know what? It's okay. It was what, £6.50, I think. So it's okay. So what do we think of that?
What do we think of that?
I think I would say it's a. It's okay. It's not special. Absolutely.
It's pleasant, and you know, if you're having a lot of people around for lunch and things, it's
cheap and cheerful.
Cheap and cheerful, and it's very good.
I think that'd be excellent for a barbecue in the summer. Absolutely spot on. So our second wine, and it sounds like we're rushing, but we kind of are rushing because our dinner's in the oven. So our second wine is Buenas Malbec from Argentina. Just bear with me a second. Alexa, stop timer.
I can tell it's live.
Yep, can tell it's live. So this is a lovely, much deeper colour, sort of ruby red, quite dark, almost purple, slightly paler towards the rim, almost a clear rim. Amazing legs on it. This has got to be 14%. 14%. So fairly big in terms of alcohol. On the nose, actually, it's got quite an intense aroma. That's really.
I wouldn't say it was strong though.
Well, I think it's there. It's certainly, it's not like the last one where it was okay. Whereas this, you've got certainly blackberry, plum, other dark fruit, maybe a wee touch of vanilla.
Just a touch.
Just a very much a touch. Yeah, perfectly acceptable on the nose. Okay, so
it's a little thin.
Given it's 14%, it's kind of lacking body, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think the other thing is as well, there's a really odd note that hits you first and foremost. I can't really tell you what it is in terms of, it's not fruit, it's more of a sensation of bitterness, almost like bitter cherry. It's getting right up my palate, on the top of my palate. So I'm not loving that. but it is what it is. It's lengthwise, it's there for a wee while. It's not massively long. It's okay. Fruity, balanced. It's not too acidic. It's not too tannic.
You could drink it on its own, or you could have it, like you say, in the barbecue and
I think this is
with food.
Yeah. I would say this is another absolutely acceptable barbecue wine. On our rating system, it's about 3.5 on Vivino scale. I'd probably rate that maybe 3.
You'd probably not know whether that might actually give you a bad head.
Well, at 14%, you'd probably put a couple of bottles away of that, and then you would have a bad head, wouldn't you? Anyway, enough about that. Next week, that's your choice. That's my choice. We're sticking with Italy for the white for next week. We're going for, I think this is might be Aldi's. We got this from. It's a Pinot Grigio from.
It's actually all on the website for the whole month.
Yeah.
So.
Because we were asked to do that. Castellori, Pinot Grigio, 2021. It's really young vintage. Looking forward to trying that. And
the red is a cigar box, and it's a Cabernet Sauvignon.
Yeah, Cabernet Sauvignon Chile, I believe.
Lovely. It looks quite nice.
It's promising because it's got a gold sticker that's got 91 on it. But that might have been just the age of the guy that grows its granny. I don't know. It's a sticker for something.
Old wine, so that is promising.
It's promising.
That is very promising. Looking forward to that for next week.
Absolutely. We'll give it a whirl, as the saying is. Anyway, folks, is that all we've got to say?
I think so, yeah. Check out the website so that you know what all the wines are up and coming. And the thing is, you don't need to do two. If you just like white wine, you prefer white wine, just get the white wine. Or if you like red, just get the red. You don't need to do both every week. It's not
mandatory. Just get the one you fancy.
Just the one that you like the look of, or you like the sound of.
Yeah. I was just being greedy by doing two.
Have a lovely week. Have a good weekend. And always drink responsibly. Stay safe.
Yes.
And we will see you next week.
Cheers, folks.
Bye.
Bye-bye now.